The Mania's gonna live forever.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. Yeah.
This title means you have to be the best there is.
Open your ears and I will sing you a beautiful melody. Open your eyes and I will show you the wonders of this world. Walk by my side and I will lead you to paradise.
Wrestling fans, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome to the Wrestling Junkeez podcast. As always, I am your host, Brocstarr, joined by the one, the only, the legendary Jaern the Golden Son, and the big homie, Chris. We're here to break down the latest matches, dive into the hottest feuds, and give our opinions on current events. Get ready to dive headfirst into the world of wrestling with us and fuel your wrestling addiction.
This week we're going to do something a little different. Instead of going over current events, we will eventually go over that because there's some pretty cool shit going on in the world of wrestling as usual. But this week we're going to do a top 10, just discuss some of our favorite angles and storylines within wrestling. Nothing's going to be in the particular order, so it's not going to be like number 1's the best, number 10's the stupidest, or whatever. It's just, have a couple of angles each, get some key points, and discuss them. Who wants to start? Nobody wants to start, but I'll fucking start, then, bitch. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Fucking camera shy motherfuckers. You guys all
got that intro going.
Camera shy and mic shy and
you start, bitch. Hawk Tui. King Hawk Tui.
Spit on that thing.
On that thing.
Come on, Mr. newest member of the bloodline, King Hawk Tua Tonga.
So, first topic I wanted to discuss was the Bret Hart heel turn. Bret Hart started getting frustrated. The fans started turning on him. That babyface character was starting to get stale. Fans were starting to rally against him. So they had to do something. So, what do you guys think of the entire Bret Hart turn, including the screw job? The night he pushed Vince down, which was like basically the beginning of his heel turn, and also Bret coming back with the Hart Foundation.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was different. We've seen he was the first person to actually go heel overseas. He was, in the States. He was still a good guy over, in Europe, Canada. He was huge. To this day, he's still one of the main guys that's over in Canada. The Hart Foundation coming back together, obviously he had his run in WCW that wasn't the same outcome with WWE, but I think he needed that. I think it helped his character develop, into way different than we thought it was going to be when he had those vignettes of Bret, walking down the tunnel with that kid. That was the good guy. And we saw the bad guy, Bret, and it worked out. It really did.
And what I liked about that is, he was a sacrificial lamb for Vince creating his Vince McMahon character.
Mm-hmm.
That evil heel boss that carried on for a long ass time. So it was like both ways. It's like it hit both ways. Like it hit hard with the Bret. It made him turn into a heel, and it gave Vince his character from a ring announcer to that madman of a fucking owner, like do it my way type shit.
It exposed him as the owner for the first time.
Yeah,
for a long time, everyone thought he was that color commentary guy. In actuality, he's been the owner since he actually bought the company from his father, and that's one of the greatest characters ever.
Fuck yeah! So in reality, yeah, Brock, that's one of the greatest pinnacle storylines. Is that Bret Hart heel turn, because it created Vince McMahon.
Yep.
It gave him I guess it's like this, it was the creation of the corporation, right?
Yep.
To a degree, you could say.
Because that's when it started. That's when the Vince character just came out and he used fucking Brett. Because remember, it was kind of a big deal too, like the "you screwed Brett" shit. Like it went beyond kayfabe shit. Like it kind of it twisted the storylines.
He couldn't come out and expose the business and say, "Hey, it was planned. I was supposed to lose the belt." That's why he shut up for how many years. And what you just said, kayfabe actually broke. That's when it actually, we actually got a sneak behind the curtain of, hey, these matches, yeah, you guys are working, but these matches are predetermined. And that's something, they didn't want to expose. And he didn't do it for a long time.
Yeah, I'm with that. That's a very good, memorable ass storyline.
Yeah.
How about you, Chris?
Like Chris was saying, that was the first time that we generally had somebody who could be a heel in the States. And everywhere else he goes, he's cheered as a fucking hero. We didn't get that, You didn't get different countries cheering or booing for different guys out of the States. It was all babyface, heel. And Brett kind of was one of those first, I guess you could call him the tweener. He made
it like a nationalist thing because it was like he was prideful for Canada, and he used that as his face heel thing when it was in America.
Anti-American.
Yeah, remember when they brought in the Patriot? That was fucking Team Canada versus USA. People were talking shit. Fuck Canada, fuck the US. We what is it? When he did his promo about they still treat the old in Canada, they have medical. They actually do. He was right about that shit to this day.
Yeah, he never lied. God damn it.
Nope.
Yeah, that was a good one. I guess I'll tell you mine. We'll do one each or what? That's how we doing it?
Yeah,
one
we'll
each.
Do, one.
All right, cool. Okay, my one memorable one. It was comedic. It was a Survivor Series type match. It was Doink the Clown with the midgets, and then Jerry Lawler versus his King Court of Midgets.
Doink and Doink, those little guys.
You remember that?
Uh-huh.
That was kind of like one of my first memorable. It got me into like playing, like getting creative on buying toys. I kind of like wanted to buy toys at that moment when that time came. I wanted to like do my own Survivor Series, but I felt like it was so funny to just have like all those midgets running around the ring dressed as clowns versus kings.
So, WWF was really trying to push that mini division back then.
Yeah, Dink, man. Dink was the shit. That's what I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the midgets. There you go. And then like the court, the royal court with a bunch of little midgets.
I don't remember their name.
That was comedy.
Lawler was one of the best heels. I mean, with this whole storyline thing, I'm going to bring up another one of his, but Lawler was top of the line. Other than Owen Hart, I thought him and Owen were like badass heels. Like they're the top heels of WWE back then.
He was up there. He was up there, especially with his own promotion. He was way over. I don't know how many times he had the belt.
He had a lot of camera time too, man. Jerry Lawler was everywhere when they started going to Monday Night Raw.
Mm-hmm. The Lawler we saw in WWF was much different than anything else he did outside of the company.
Yep. Oh yeah, he was more heelish, comedic.
Yeah, he was definitely
he was serious back then.
Toned down in the WWF. I mean, we saw what he got to do with ECW when he got to go to the bingo halls. He got to rip them apart and just fucking talk so much shit.
Yeah, I mean he was a well hated heel forever. I mean he fucked with Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
That
was like one of the first crossovers between like mainstream and wrestling.
Yeah, so that's my memorable. It's like it's comedic, it's kind of jokey, but I really liked it. I was young and loved the little midgets, man. So shit.
That's when wasn't Brooklyn Brawler playing him for a while?
He was Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne.
Matt Bourne,
Matt Bourne was the original.
He was one of the originals. There's been like 4, I think, in total Doinks.
Wasn't he Evil Doink too when he was Brooklyn Brawler, right? Evil Doink?
No.
That was ECW. That was Matt Bourne.
Yeah.
What was it? Reborn Dink or Doink?
Reborn Matt Bourne.
Yeah.
I wish someone brought that character up now, and made into a Joker character, like more sadistic and carried the role right. Because this Doink, anyone could play, right? And a lot of people played that character. Bring
the
him
good guy
back,
Doink, yeah.
Yeah,
or
Matt
even
Bourne I think he has half of the rights. So whatever he gets, like if they do it, like the video games, they were talking about that, because Doink's in the video games now. He gets a percentage of, I think half of the royalties now from Doink.
Is he alive still?
No, he died.
Oh.
No, he died.
So his
Yeah,
family will
the
get it.
family, yeah, they get some of it.
okay. Chris, what's yours?
Mine is I'm a Hollywood mark. My favorite moment was July 7th, 1996, Daytona Beach. The leg drop heard around the world. Like I said,
Yeah.
I told everybody, yeah, we watch WCW for the luchadors, but let's be honest. We were tuning in every week, every Monday night on TNT for the NWO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were seeing who was joining. Obviously, those top three, Hogan, Nash, and Hall. But every week we were looking who's joining next, who's gonna double cross their partner and jump in. We saw a lot of characters. Obviously, it burned down towards the end when WWE got it. But look at the storylines that came out of it. You had Sting and Hogan that literally lasted a whole year. Sting did not even open his mouth one time,
Mm-hmm.
and Starrcade was built huge around those two individuals.
Yeah, that was real good. That was turning point.
That's when that was the turning point. 83 weeks later, guess what? WWE finally beat them, but for 83 weeks strong, they were kicking WWE/WWF's ass in the ratings, and it was by a lot. It wasn't, they weren't there. They were kicking their ass back then.
The thing
Yeah,
with
it was.
NWO though, like, who did NWO make besides Scott Steiner?
No
Hall,
one.
Nash, and Hogan were already established names.
Six was there.
X-Pac, but they didn't do anything with him in WCW. He got fired.
Yeah.
And he was
branched out.
So it's like
he did both.
for as much as we
DX.
loved the NWO, it didn't make anybody except for
Nope.
Steiner. Like,
But
as far as who was in the group, it made lots of faces on the other side. I think it made Booker T. It made DDP.
Look at today.
Yeah.
There would be no Bullet Club.
No.
There'd be no DX. Obviously, they were coming together, but
In reality, that's just a clique, though. The whole war was literally clique versus clique. It was fucking DX and NWO. They are literally just a clique.
Shawn Michaels was sporting the outsider shirt. He has that famous photo out there of those two on his chest. Yeah, the clique they took over.
No one really benefited from that. It was just literally it was just their era of wrestling, clique era.
Yeah.
That's what you would call it. The Attitude Era was literally the clique era.
Mm-hmm. Behind every storyline, those 4 or 5 individuals were all in every storyline every week.
Yep. And you had who? Who was that would kind of cross over on both NWO and DX? It was
you had Rick Rude.
Rick Rude did that.
Shawn Michaels.
I mean,
not really Shawn. He didn't go to WCW.
He went to NWO and WWE though, but you really count the WWE NWO?
No, I don't count that. I count it I count Rick Rude and Shawn Six-Pac.
Once Booker T joined, that didn't count.
No. Nothing that WWE, but only when they were really competing.
Yeah, to see Rick Rude on when he's on both Monday Night Nitro and Raw, that was pretty cool.
Yep, that was a good one. What's your second memorable storyline?
So my second storyline angle that I want to discuss is the Raven and Tommy Dreamer feud, 1995 ECW. They had a backstory which brought them all together. It was that they were both in summer camp together as teenagers, and they were in summer camp with Beulah McGillicuddy. She was a big girl in summer camp. She was overweight, and she was in love with Dreamer. Dreamer was not into her. Dreamer was a pretty boy. He was a jock. He wasn't into the big girls. So Beulah decided to go and sleep with Raven instead. And Fast forward to 1995, Stevie Richards, who was Raven's lackey at the time in Raven's Nest, ended up finding Beulah somehow and brought her back into ECW to get revenge on Tommy Dreamer. And by now, Beulah had slimmed down, she'd lost all the weight, she grew into her body, and now she's a penthouse model. So they came in, she became Raven's valet, and she took a lot of pile drivers from Dreamer during the feud. But that was just a really cool backstory to introduce the Beulah McGillicuddy character and to have this multi-year feud with the two. He just made sure he wanted to make Tommy Dreamer's life miserable.
And shit sounds like John Marshall 1999.
That was good. Yeah, that was real cool.
You know, and then Dreamer just never being able to get a win on Raven. That was a whole thing too. Every single match they had, no matter what it was, he never beat Raven. Raven always got the win somehow.
I like that because I was always rooting for fucking Dreamer to like get that win off Raven. And Raven
finally
always got it, dude. Like, goddamn.
Raven has the best DDT in the business besides Jake.
I mean, the
I
feud
like the way he
started.
delivers that DDT.
Feud started in '95, and Dreamer didn't get a win on Raven until WrestlePalooza '97.
Fuck, 2 years, huh?
2 years of this feud going on. He's got another promotion.
Yeah, they lived off that I bet in the Indies, Raven and Dreamer.
And it's still going, I'm sure.
That is
Yeah,
one of
and
them.
it still went
those
even
feuds.
when. So the whole reason, obviously, Dreamer finally got the win is because Raven left for WCW.
Mm-hmm.
So they finally are like, okay, Dreamer's gonna get the win. Raven's gone, and then lo and behold, Raven gets fired from WCW and comes back to ECW, and they end up winning tag belts together. So
Bitter enemies turned fucking foes, huh?
yeah.
And grab the titles.
Hell yeah. So, Chris, what's your next one?
I think my favorite other moment would be Bad Blood, October 5th, 1997. The debut of Kane. You got to think about that. Taker debuted in 1990. So he's been in the company for 7 years now. We never got no facial expressions from him. It was just come in, do the business, and get out of the ring. That moment, you know, you actually saw the expression on his face that he was actually worried. And we've never seen that from that character.
Yeah.
You know, we saw the matches, the Buried Alive, the casket match, the burn,
That's
your,
what-
what is it? Set yourself on fire match.
Inferno match.
You know, that rivalry went on for years to finally to them becoming the Brothers of Destruction. You know,
Yeah.
if
One
it
of the
wasn't for
best-
Taker, that character would never even came above. He was a dentist, fake Diesel.
Yeah.
You know, Kane, Glenn Jacobs owes everything to Undertaker.
And
Obviously,
Yep.
Vince McMahon as well for coming up with it, but if it wasn't for Taker, that character would have never even taken off.
He was a Unabomber. He was a Christmas
the
creature.
Unabomber.
Kane could
Yeah,
not get a character over.
That was the best entrance for a new wrestler too. Like that debut. We broke the fucking Hell in the Cell.
Vince, yep,
Fuck yeah.
ripped that shit off and then fucking tossed Hebner.
And to see
Made
Paul
you
Bearer
like-
with him
that,
too.
That gave you
know?
the NWO feeling too. When
Yeah.
Kane first debuted, you're like, fuck, it made you tune in for a minute.
And that's crazy. Have you noticed that we're all naming 90s moments?
Yeah.
Hey, that's where we're from, bro. That's
Yeah.
our age, our childlike stuff.
I don't think
All
nothing. I mean,
90s.
obviously now, you know, with the new, what is it era? What are we calling this era?
The Triple H
And-
era,
The
Yeah.
Triple H era.
I guess.
I'm still waiting for those moments. Obviously, the storytelling's gotten a lot better, but I want to see in 10 years when they say, "Hey, Cody and Roman."
It's
Yeah.
whatever you call after the dark ages of Vince.
I think we had one moment, the Cody build up for Mania. I think that's something we're going to be talking about for years to come.
Oh yeah,
For years to come. Yeah.
Yes, that's up there. I mean, no matter what, in times, that's got to be top 2 now, top
Yeah.
5. Has to be top 10 at least in like best storylines.
We got to check
Yeah,
out
I mean-
you guys. I don't know if you guys both know, but they have a behind the scenes of WrestleMania on YouTube. I'm gonna check
Yeah,
that
that's
shit
just
out.
cool. I seen it.
I'm gonna check that shit
Oh,
out.
it just
tonight.
dropped, right?
Yeah, it just dropped.
Yeah, I watched
tonight.
it already.
Oh, was it good?
Good.
It was cool. I mean, I just perused to it because we're doing this shit. But
All right.
Mm.
like, I had a good. I was watching it. I haven't really dove all the way in, but what I saw, it was cool. It's like cool setup.
I hope
And
they
it's
touch
like all
on
in
the whole everything that happened between Cody and Ross,
Yeah,
because that's some interesting shit to listen to know about behind the scenes of how that all came about, and how Cody was not going to face Roman.
Wow.
Cody wasn't going to face Roman. He went into business for himself and pointed to Roman anyways.
That's crazy. I got to check that out now. Ernest, go ahead.
this is my second one. It's similar to my first one I chose. It's faction type shit. I felt like Gang Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Gang Wars was like the shit.
97 Gang Wars.
Fucking 97 Gang Wars. DOA versus Nation versus Los Boricuas and versus Truth Commission. Remember that?
Truth
Yeah.
Commission.
Yep, they were part of it.
Were they part of the Gang Wars? Do
Yes.
you really consider them part of that Gang Wars?
Yeah, I mean they were in the factions at that time. They were there. They were like part of like the.
But they
it was
weren't.
really all.
But the big
Remember,
Gang
even-
War was DX, Nation, NOD, and
Yeah, but there's still
Boricua.
Mean Streets. Mean Streets. It was really
I
Boricua's
mean,
DOA. Mean Streets.
When you say
Yeah.
Gang Wars, I think about those 4 specific factions.
Yeah, but Truth Commission was a faction at that time.
But I'm just saying, like, when I hear Gang Wars related to WWF, I think of that Survivor Series Gang Wars. You know,
Yeah, but Truth Commission was there.
Truth Commission was terrible though.
So I mean, like they're the jobber thing.
They had Don
I was just
Callis.
calling out all the factions. They were all one of them. They were in the Gang Wars. That's when factions were
there.
happening.
There was a faction.
Mean Streets were there. Remember that the Mean Street Posse, Nation of Domination, fucking DOA, the Boricuas.
Yeah.
Because that led to like even that led to all of them joining Nation at one point. Oh no, did they join or did they branch off? When Savio made
It was
no, they all
afterwards.
branched off.
It was afterwards. They branched off afterwards because it got kicked
Right?
out. Yeah.
Because Crush
got
became
kicked out.
Biker, and then Savio
Mhm.
became fucking. Yeah, see? Yeah, there you go. Like, there was a whole plethora of factions all around that area. That whole era, like, that little moment had so many factions, bro.
You had to
And I
be in a
loved it.
faction if not you were getting your ass kicked.
Fuck yeah, that was cool. You know, and while that was all going around, they had that fucking Doink versus King with their little fucking faction. So faction wars, man, like that's my favorite when it comes to storylines. It's like it made you want to play video games, made you play with your action figure toys.
Don't forget about the
Oh,
Heart
yeah.
Foundation at that time too.
Yeah, oh, there you go, Heart Foundation. Damn, man, like that'd be a cool little video of just showing
That
videos of all factions.
that infamous night when the Heart Foundation went into the NOD's locker room and sprayed a whole bunch of racist shit. You had fucking swastikas on
Yeah,
Monday Night Raw. Went from swastikas to chanting holy shit chants. So, I mean,
Yep.
censoring holy shit chants is what I meant to say.
shit. Now they're fucking.
They're
Now
overkilling
recently, now they're just all cussing. You can even hear them on the fuck.
it. You can't hear
Everyone's
anything.
just like, they're just censoring the whole shit. God damn.
You know, the new word at AEW is bitch. That word is popping up left and right.
Oh, because of
Oh, for
Okada.
fucking Okada.
Okada, Mercedes, like that's their new word over there. I remember when ass was in the 90s. Now it's bitch.
Bitch. Ooh, edgy.
We can get 1% ratings out of the fucking TV viewers.
Bitch. They fuck Okada up, bro. He's
Poor
a joke.
Okada. But he's part of the elite.
I mean, he still has a cool story mode. They're still on top of, like, I guess, whatever. I mean,
He's
the
just
American version
there.
of Okada sucks.
Yeah, he went from the main event to New Japan to a mid-carder at AEW.
It
He
became
was elite in
Tozawa.
Japan.
Tozawa gets better fucking popped in his ass.
Second fiddle to the Young Bucks.
That's
Imagine
crazy.
Tozawa doesn't even have to even say anything. He just dances. and he gets a pop.
Like, you're second fiddle to the Bucks. The Bucks were the ones who were second fiddle to everybody else.
Nope.
It's their company.
I think
He gets
Okada's
it.
just laughing his way to the bank.
Oh,
he don't
of
give a
course,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
all of them are.
fucking- Yep, he got
Okada,
paid.
Mercedes,
paid.
Osprey.
Nope.
That's
They
what they're
don't care.
saying. I mean, like all the wrestlers saying, like I heard every wrestler clowns on Tony Khan behind his back. They're like calling him a joke.
Mercedes
Like,
has already
let him-
she's already said that she considers herself going back to the company eventually, WWE. You know,
Just getting
Wow.
that paycheck.
she said it. She's like, "Yeah, I see myself eventually going back. I have unfinished business there." It's like
What,
When
do they
things
want
are
her
being-
back?
she just
Will
got
she be
signed,
accepted
too.
back? I
She
doubt
would.
it.
Yeah.
No, she would be, bro. Come on, the amount of
Sasha
people they have
Banks?
let back into that company.
Yeah,
It's
she'll
good
get
for
back,
business. They'll let her.
But
back.
who really wants to work with? Oh no, she has a lot of friends.
No, she has a lot of friends over there.
Yeah,
The 4 horsewomen.
oh, yeah, they got a lot of pull there. She's gonna
The
she'll
four
get
horse.
back.
She'll make her fucking bank in AEW. Figure do it 3 years and she'll go back to the E. The thing is, I don't know. She doesn't want to be Sasha. She says she doesn't feel comfortable as Sasha. That's not her. I'm like, bitch, that made your character. That made your
Mercedes.
career. Sasha Banks made you a star. And now you're
Yeah.
gonna go and like, I don't feel comfortable with Sasha.
I felt
You're
like
the reason
Sasha
why you
Banks.
check bank statements.
I felt like she lost kind of like heat when Bianca Belair came over.
Yeah. Because she's way
Like,
better.
she's-
Bianca could cut a better promo. She's more
Bigger.
athletic. She's bigger. She's better in the ring. Bianca is the whole package.
I feel like she got overshadowed when Bianca started rising. That's when Banks kind of took the back seat.
There's just so much talent in the women's division. You remember, think about it. In the early 90s, it was Medusa and the Japanese chick. That's it.
Volcano.
Bull
Yeah.
Nakano that just got inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Hey,
Those were
we
the
had
only
we
two.
had Bertha Faye. Don't forget.
Luna Vachon, bro.
And Luna. But Luna
And
didn't
fucking-
wrestle really.
Mula and fucking what's the other one? The older
Alondra
hag.
Blaze.
Mae Young.
No, Mae Young. Okay, those were the only 4 chicks that you would ever hear in wrestling.
Yeah,
and then
now
eventually
there's-
Sable came. Sable couldn't work.
Nope.
Sunny couldn't work.
Nope.
Look at compared to like the women's revolution. I'll say that
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody
they can keep up.
everybody in the roster right now is a star, in their own way, and
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to get to the top.
Like even Naomi. Naomi is like mid carder in WWE, but when she goes to other promotions, she's like top dog.
What's her name's getting heat? Matt Cardona's chick. Chelsea.
She's the shit.
She was
She's
badass
so
in
over.
TNA, and now she's starting to get that fucking push from WWE.
Yeah.
She can be a main player too.
She's a main player. She's really a main
Mhm.
player because they haven't even given her sadistic wedding bitch gimmick.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
I would love to see Chelsea win the Money in the Bank.
You never
Yeah.
know.
She
I
deserves
think she
it.
could do a lot with that briefcase and that whole gimmick.
The wrestling
You know?
fans are backing her because like she's like another Cardona. Like
She hasn't
she's
gotten a
getting
chance.
by.
Yeah, I think she needs
She's
a big chance.
so fucking
She's
over.
good. Like she's
Yeah.
not the
She's so-
best in the ring, but everything
She's
she
good.
does is just
Character
good. Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, they're
A lot of
teasing
talent.
fucking Gargano, huh? With the Way guy.
Who with Theory?
Yeah, huh? Like he's trying to be his friend, like warning him and like trying to talk to him like it's a homie. Gargano's talking to him like they're still cool, you know, like trying to like
Mm.
tell him and warn him like that fool doesn't like you. He's like, you know, that belt, he's just using you for the belt.
Way
So maybe
can
the
come
Way
back.
makes a way.
They need
That'd
to
be
turn,
cool. I wish the Way goes heel. with
Yeah.
all their whole faction.
Yeah, they don't need to be faces.
No, I mean they're already kind of healed. Pixie and what's her name?
Yeah,
They're kind of turning already.
they're already turned. I would consider them both heels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the last one, yeah, because what's her name helped cheat, and it backfired. What's her name won? She beat the Pixie.
Indy.
She's good, bro. They're holding back on her.
I just don't think
She
she
has
has a character. There's not much.
She's kind of like
character.
the first stage Bailey, like a girl, like a
Yeah.
dope girl, wholesome, but needs to like
Oh, next door.
get to like a girl next door, but needs the edge. You know, her edge was like she was into serial killers. That was what's cool about her. She's like a good girl that like the ultimate badass, a fucking serial killer.
You can't make a good girl turn bad.
So what else? What else?
So-
What's your what?
You mentioned everything was from the 90s, so here's something that's not from the 90s, Chris. The Yes Movement.
Oh,
Daniel Bryan.
what got Daniel Bryan over?
Yes.
That underdog character.
The entire thing from the yes to the no, back to the yes, the hell no, the Raw takeover. I think everything
Do you
that was done
consider
there.
the Wyatt part with Daniel Bryan part of
Yeah,
that?
absolutely. Because
Yeah, he was there.
That got him even more over. He was already over. Nobody wanted to see him join the Wyatts. Nobody wanted to see him be a heel with Bray. You know, he teased it and went along for 2 weeks. And then that steel cage match, and he finally turned on Bray, refused to give him the hug, and refused to let him do Sister Abigail. And the chant, the pop was crazy.
Shit, everybody was doing it from the NBA to the NFL.
That thing got over
That-
crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he went way over.
The takeover,
That was a real.
the Raw takeover was dope.
Yup.
Where all the fans came in and stood in the ring.
They called that when the what gate? Remember how they did it for Trump for the White House? But they called it
takeover.
for the Yes Movement. Oh, they go the Yes Movement. They compared it into the Trump crashing into the White House with all those people. Was the same thing as Daniel Bryan's Yes Movement.
Shit, he won the title that year too. What is it for double titles?
Yeah.
The heavyweight and the WWE.
Yeah, he performed. He outperformed. He did like 2 matches that night.
Batista
Yep.
and Triple H, right?
Did a triple threat, and then
Damn, I've noticed like the underdogs and Cody, they always had to wrestle twice. Their storylines. You
Yeah,
look
Bryan
at it,
had to face Orton and Batista, and then Triple H.
right?
Beat 3 members of Evolution in one night.
In
Fuck
one
yeah.
night. Nobody's done that one.
Oh, nobody will ever do it again.
Yeah, shit.
That
I
was
remember when.
that was very emotional too, man. When he
Oh,
won,
yeah.
I got very emotional for the Daniel Bryan. I was pulling for him.
And I'm glad he
he
got
had
that
that kid
moment,
in his
especially
corner
because,
too. What was the little kid's name?
Connor,
When the Connor's cure.
Connor the Crusher.
God
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
that kid got Daniel Bryan over beyond the moon.
Yep.
Fucking little kid cancer kid. God damn.
Yep.
He made fucking Daniel Bryan like a super fucking hero.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. What you got, Chris?
From 2001, March 26th, the day Monday Night Wars ended when Vince bought WCW.
Damn.
All right.
You know, because I like I said, I can still remember shit. Like I have a good memory.
Oh,
I can
yeah, you are.
remember. I remember watching Raw, and I flipped the channel and I seen Vince. I go, okay, shit, maybe I did switch the channel. Switched it again. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Why is Vince on WCW?
Yeah.
And then I'll
Biggest-
never forget it when he said that shit. I, Vince McMahon, bought my competition. That's right. I own WCW.
That was so cool.
That shit changed wrestling forever. Because it's true. Till that time, WCW was the only competition for them.
Nope.
They beat NWA, AWA, WCCW, Georgia Championship Wrestling. They took over Stampede Wrestling. There was no other competition for them. And they took out everyone.
Vince bought everyone.
Yeah, you know, obviously when they bought them, you know, we didn't get to see the rivalries we wanted. We didn't get to see the Sting versus Undertaker. We didn't get Lex Luger. We didn't get, obviously we got Hall, Hogan, and Nash later on. DDP came later. But you imagine if that Invasion storyline would have took off from the very beginning. Hogan versus Austin. Hogan versus The Rock. Goldberg versus Stone Cold. I mean, that shit could have been the all-time highest of professional wrestling at that time.
Just goes to
Yeah.
show you
One
how
of my
fucked
favorite
up
moments.
WCW was. Because we-
paying guys.
They were still
what's
contracted
crazy-
even after the company got bought out. There you had guaranteed
And what's
contract.
crazy, Vince paid $2 million for the company. You know how much money he's made off WCW? From merch,
$2 million.
from the network.
I mean,
You
shit, he
name
cashed out. Well, how much he cashed out for Endeavor? $1 billion?
Yeah, he made bank.
God
That's
damn.
crazy. He only bought WCW for
Baller.
$2 million.
$2 million. That
He
was
bought
it.
the
They said Ric Flair
WWF
wanted to buy it.
for $1 million. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
from
So
his
in
dad.
total, imagine he bought everything, collected it all, and sold it for $1 billion.
Yeah.
Yep.
The ultimate entrepreneur.
Fuck
He
you,
really
Vince.
flipped that shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
Vince.
And got his dick
Goddamn.
sucked.
And much
And
more.
fuck.
Much
He had
more.
he had a sex trade.
Sure, all the boys that were popular. I'm sure Hogan had a couple of sessions with Vince.
Oh, I'm sure.
Fuck yeah. They all had some sex.
He was taking his vitamins fucking before Viagra.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Fuck it, all right. I'm going back to the 90s again. And I said I was gonna bring them back up. I feel like this is my favorite like beef or whatever you want to call it. It's fucking Bret Hart and Jerry the King Lawler. One of the best feuds ever.
Mm-hmm.
They fought so many times that it ended up to a kiss my foot kiss my feet. That's my favorite match.
Brought in Isaac Yankem.
Mm-hmm.
You know that's one of Bret Hart's favorite storylines.
Really?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because he got his mom and his dad
I was just
involved,
gonna say that.
the brothers,
Yeah.
and I guess they said that that Stu Hart called his mom Martha Hart and was hey, I'm gonna say this, and Stu was just getting pissed, and Martha was like, no, it's fun. She goes, I never wanted to be in wrestling, the storylines, but she goes, this is great. She goes, people are going to me up to the market and saying, how could he be saying that stuff about you, Martha? You're so sweet. And she was like, fucking Bret was so fucking happy with that.
They had a Survivor Series match too, didn't it? Wasn't it like all the Bretts, the Hearts?
Yeah, but
all the Harts,
it was
it
supposed
was-
to be the Hearts against the Kings, but then Lawler got in trouble and they had to replace him with Shawn.
Sean, yeah.
Yeah, I think Lawler got in some legal trouble with he had some allegations, sexual allegations or something going on, and I think he left the company for a little bit, and that's why they replaced him with Shawn. But that was supposed to
And
be a Survivor Series, the Hearts versus the Kings.
Yeah.
And you know what
I
else?
remember
From that match, that's when we saw Bret versus Owen, because Bret fucking pushed Owen off.
Mm-hmm.
No. Owen ran into Bret, pushed him off. They rolled up Owen, got the 1, 2,
Was the
3,
only
and
one
that's when
only one that was eliminated.
and
Yep.
that's what started that feud, and that feud took off even more.
Mm-hmm.
You kicked my leg out
Yeah.
of my leg.
You
But the
kicked my
hype-
leg out of my leg. I'll never forget that shit.
The hype of Jerry Lawler though, when he was like walking around in his barn with no shoes, doing all dirty
yeah.
ass shit.
Foot was all fucking moldy and shit.
Yeah, that was the shit. I was like, oh, Bernard's gonna kiss that. Like,
He goes, I haven't washed my foot in weeks. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
He brought
That was
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
He didn't. He had Hakushi too against Bret. He brought in Hakushi. Remember?
yeah.
That dude was badass.
And that was like the ultimate face time of Bret, because
Oh, yeah.
that was like the Daniel Bryan moment for him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he was just fighting all these heels.
Yep.
So fucking
And that's
memorable.
that's what Bruce Pritchard said, that a lot of people didn't even, including McMahon, they said, Bret was a workhorse, but they didn't think he could carry that belt. It was all big guys. Hogan,
And yes, he did.
Diesel, hell yeah, he did. What, 5 times he won that title?
Yeah.
And
WWE?
you gotta give Lawler a lot of props, because he helped get fucking Bret over hard.
Mm-hmm.
He was that heel that fucking like just want to sock him in the face, bro. Like, he was such a weasel character, Jerry the King
Yeah.
Lawler.
Lawler
When he came
discovered a
against
lot of
Bret.
people, or at least helped people get to that next level. Look at The Rock. The Rock was in Memphis for a long time. A lot of people don't know that. Jerry Lawler is a great artist. Like, he can draw badass. He actually is the reason Kamala got his character. The first moon and all that shit on his stomach. Jerry Lawler's the one that actually drew that on his stomach.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
I didn't
cool.
know that either.
Yeah, he came in. I forgot what his character was. I think it was just a regular wrestler, and fucking Lawler saw him. He's like, damn, this guy's fucking huge. And they got the character, and he drew his moon, whatever's on his stomach, and now he became Kamala after that.
Okay, my fourth. Shit, there's so many. I have so many more, bro. But if I have to narrow it down, my most memorable third one.
Fourth one.
Fuck. I mean, fourth one, shit. I have to say, fucking when they buried Taker, Yokozuna had all the help, all the
Oh, at
heals.
Survivor Series.
Yeah, and they resurrected his ass. Like he disappeared for a minute and kind of gave us from what it was from the gray to the purple.
Yep.
The purple, yeah, he came back versus
Right?
Undertaker versus Undertaker.
That's
Yeah.
like one of the most memorable and like kind of sad because Taker was gone for a minute because he buried his
Taker's
ass.
had so many moments, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
30,
that's like
30 years.
my ultimate. Other than all the other Taker moments, the fucking Shawn Michaels, Triple H, that one with like because I know Owen Hart was there to help.
Mm-hmm.
So much heels. I think all the heels of the company, right?
Yeah. Jeff Jarrett, Bam Bam.
Was it Sid too?
No,
Crush was there.
wasn't there in that.
Oh no, Sid. Fuck. That's just like a good one. Like you should fucking put that video.
I did.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
have that
If
video.
we're ending,
I have that up on the
if
page.
we're ending that, we gotta put when he gets buried. That fucking Taker shit. Chills.
It's on the
Chills.
page already.
Oh, we have that already?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'm sure that shit got many hits.
it did.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, then you gotta put the.
Ernest doesn't pay
Then you
attention
gotta
to the
put the one.
page.
Then you gotta put the one I text you. With John Cena, the rapping one with Zach Gowen. That's just brutal. You
You
remember
think
that one,
Cena's
Chris?
going to be on that Mount Rushmore?
Yeah. He's like other than like Triple H and them to be the workhorse. It was like Hogan and Cena, bro. Like in the
Austin.
faces. It's like Hogan, Austin, Cena.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it has to be Hogan, Brett, Shawn, Stone Cold, Cena.
So many
Who's after
greats.
Who's after Cena? Cody?
Rock.
Nobody yet right now. I don't think anybody. As far as faces,
They were
I don't-
building
I-
up
I
LA
can't- I
Knight,
can't put-
but I don't see
I
him
can't
going
put,
anywhere.
I can't put Rock there because Rock was like fucking famous tweener. Like he didn't have that all American, like kind of like Brett and Shawn Michaels did.
neither did Austin though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Austin
you're
was a
right.
different
Fuck.
time.
Austin's a different breed. Like he made bad guys cool as fuck.
Yeah, he made heels cool. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
best way to put it.
fuck. He's like the only one. He's one of one with that shit. Like he's like the grunge of fucking like anti-heroes.
It's like the NWO.
Yeah, when Brett and him had that I Quit match and he was just bleeding, that drew so much more power to him. Like,
Fuck yeah, and he didn't tap out.
you know, and that's
He
when
lost,
it
but
changed.
still-
That's when the
He
business
lost.
changed. You had people cheering for the heel and booing the baby face
Yeah, and
And-
then it showed that you don't have to win all the time to like get
Yeah.
over.
to get over. Yeah,
I remember them talking about that too, like how they were like Jake the Snake was his biggest mentor, and they're like teaching him all that shit, like the storytelling in the mat. Like that was one of the biggest performances of Stone Cold where he got over even if he didn't win. Like it was his performance was so good on the
Mhm.
mat with Bret Hart. Like they say that still. Like watch that if you want to like learn how to wrestle. You gotta watch Bret versus Stone Cold. They say that that's one of the best like technical matches, like storytelling matches, selling and all that bullshit. All that fucking wrestling terminology that I'm not super marked for. But like that's wrestling 101. Damn, we didn't bring that up. Shit. Fucking Stone Cold. There's too many fucking memorable
There's too
moments,
much.
guys.
hopefully
We got
more and more still coming.
You gotta have a lot of these episodes. You gotta break this down as like memorable matches, volume 1.
Volume
Like we have
one.
to have like 20 of these
Yep.
because there's so much to talk about. It's like fucking
So many
so
great
hard.
matches out there too.
So many
that a lot of
moments
people
and
don't even
memories.
know about.
Fuck yeah.
And we're just talking WWE mostly. I had one ECW.
Yeah.
Nobody else. You had WCW, and that was just one each. Just so much more
Yeah,
out there.
I did all WWE. I'm the fanboy of WWE. I mean, I got some ROH, and we'll have to say that for another episode.
The ROH will be difficult, but we could do a couple ROHs.
Yeah,
Raven Punk would be a
TNA.
good one.
Like I like Jay Lethal with
Woo!
the Macho Man. Oh no, the Ric Flair. First,
That was a good one.
He did.
Then he became Macho Man too, though, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah, I like the when he became Macho Man.
That motherfucker looks like him with his beard and shit.
That's what fucked him up though. Doing that stupid gimmick.
Yeah,
he
he
could never
became
get
a
over
comedy
as Jay
character.
Lethal.
Nope.
That's sad. Such a good talent too, Jay Lethal.
What was funny is
He was banging, what's her name? Fucking British Bulldog's daughter.
Natty?
Georgia Smith.
What about her?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's his daughter. He was banging Bulldog's daughter.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, for a
Well,
long time.
Dang.
Yeah, lucky bastard.
Is she hot?
Yeah, fuck yeah. She looks like her dad, kind of. Hotter.
That has a butt chin.
Hotter than the Nighthearts?
No, nowhere near the Nighthearts. Well, wait, I take that back. Better than Natty Hart,
Okay.
but her sister's hotter.
Her sister's not even hot. She's just slutty.
She's just got big
No,
titties.
her sister's bad.
What the fuck? I like Natty better.
No way.
No,
The other one's
she's
way
way
hotter.
He's
Yeah.
manly.
The other one's
Yeah.
just fat. It's fat and slutty.
I bet she presses fucking Tyson Kidd when she fucks him.
Tyson likes a lot of her like raunchy shit, dude. I wouldn't doubt it.
Tyson's a perv.
I wouldn't doubt if they fuck.
Oh yeah, next to the cats.
Look away, two paws. Don't tell Natty.
Hey, they gotta bring that back. Full Total Divas? What the fuck?
I don't know.
That was cool. I liked it.
I'm a horn dog. I like seeing girls. I like seeing what those girls stupid little dramas.
Yeah,
Oh my
fighting with each
God.
other.
Oh my god, Vincent, let us wrestle.
There's a reason why you didn't wrestle.
Remember that shit? How many times they got they're so excited to wrestle and then he gets to wrestle?
Yeah, they switched last minute on the card.
It was so sad.
You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, but the Divas, what is it? The Bella Twins, they couldn't wrestle for shit.
no.
It's sad
They
that
were
they
just
get
hot.
fucking,
They get
it's sad they get
I
fucking
know.
prompts for the Revolution.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
They
They
didn't get-
sucked.
They sucked.
They were the worst of that Revolution part.
Mm-hmm. They were just there for entertainment. That was it.
What do you guys think of what we got on Raw with the Wyatt Six?
Cool.
Another piece of the story
Mm-hmm.
with Taylor. I'm not calling him Bo. I'm calling him Taylor.
Well, they haven't
I
even
like
said what his
that.
name is yet, huh?
Nope,
No
they've
name
not
still.
mentioned him by name,
If he's Bo, or he's gonna be Taylor,
but
Bo Wyatt, or
with what he said, guys, said false prophets are belittling their family members for self gain.
Mm.
That's why he's going after Gable, huh?
They need to pay. Who is he talking about?
I like that.
False
Maybe the
prophets belittling
bloodline?
their family members for personal gain.
Cody Rhodes.
Why? Who is Cody?
Ooh.
Who is Cody belittling in his family for personal gain?
His father.
How is he belittling his father? He's honoring his legacy.
Yeah,
Using
but
it too much.
you got to remember, he's seen it from his point of view.
I don't think
His point
Cody's
of view of
using
others.
anybody to further his legacy. I don't think he's using his dad.
But he's
He's-
using his,
I think if anything,
It's like,
using his
it's like
name a lot.
I mean, Chad Gable
It's
is
like a
belittling
LeBron.
his family. Chad Gable is belittling Otis, Maxine, Tozawa. Solo Sikoa is using
Solo.
his family.
That's a
So it's
good
a
one.
cool little, it's a puzzle. It's keeping you wondering, ooh, who are you gonna attack?
And that
It's keeping you on your
Brothers,
toes,
too.
making you question everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Taylor has finally embraced Uncle Howdy, obviously.
And he said that he freed his other family. I got my family now.
Mhm.
Remember you saying it?
Yep.
I got my
Yep,
family
they forgot
now.
about us. I brought them back.
Yep.
They came back willingly.
Yep.
I didn't have to force them. And another
See, and
thing,
that goes with the storyline of
cool.
WWE.
every time the Wyatts come out, it's after a Jey Uso segment. You
Yep.
Notice that?
He was hiding under the ring.
But that's another little thing that's a connection. They can't be doing that just randomly, okay,
no.
Yeah.
every week we're just going to put you after Jey Uso. And then the mentioning, Chad Gable mentioning, you have the Fireflies. They could be coming after you.
Yeah.
He
They
said
keep
you
saying,
could
I
have
don't
them
want
back.
those-
You can have them back.
You got him back. Take the roaches.
That shit was
Take the
funny. You
roaches
could
and
have them back. Do you see anybody else joining that?
In
faction?
reality,
Because Remember, it's not the 6, and they're 6.
They're sick.
Yeah. Do you
The
think
Wyatt's
anybody else?
sick.
You think anybody else is going to join that faction? Do you see Braun jumping back in?
No.
Alexa
No.
Bliss could be possibly
Maybe
one of
Bliss.
them.
Maybe Bliss.
She should be the leader because she was kind of like right there with fucking.
I don't think she
The
should be a
Fiend.
leader. Leader should be Uncle Howdy. He's going with his brother's legacy.
She could
Yeah,
be a
you're
main
right.
player.
Yeah.
Though.
She should be like the. She should be like the main, like the co-leader with like the valet, because there's women's champion too, and they could go
She
tag.
can-
Bliss
she can
and
wrestle, too.
Sister
She's good.
Abigail. Bliss
Yep.
and Abigail would be a good tag team.
Yeah.
And they also
That's a good
the
idea.
interesting thing about this too is we don't know, is Nikki Cross Sister Abigail? Is Alexa Bliss going to be Sister Abigail if she comes back? We don't know. They haven't named Nikki Cross as Abigail. Everybody else has a character. Everybody else is obviously the buzzard, the pig, the rabbit. But Nikki, we don't know if she's Abigail. So that's another piece of the puzzle there.
Interesting. You see Uncle Howdy getting gold.
No, I don't think any of them need
No.
gold. They don't need titles.
No,
No.
not right now.
Ever. Period.
No,
I don't think ever.
You gotta be just like Taker. Like how Taker really didn't need titles.
Mhm.
They should be like that. They should just have feuds. They should be like the faction that will destroy characters. Like when a character needs to be killed off or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
they should be the ones who kill off the character. Like take them away and then repackage them.
There's a rumor that they're going to TNA and they're going to take out talent.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think they should do
If
that.
that's the case, I think TNA
Oh my
would
God.
get a
No.
huge pop.
No.
Dude,
I think
if,
that'll
if
be-
Wyatt Sick went to
That'll be
TNA,
corny
it
as
would rub off.
No, it won't work.
It would. That'd be like some NWO shit on the just generation.
Because
So freaky.
they're not invading. They're not trying to take over the company. They're just trying to take names.
No,
I think that could
I don't
work.
think so because it wouldn't be a production. The whole thing with the Wyatt Six is the production of WWE. I think it would look watered down. It would not look good in TNA. They can't.
But you don't think
that.
W is going to back them, especially if they're going to put money into it?
I don't think they're going to put them into TNA. They're not sending
Uh-huh.
big names to TNA. Look who they're sending to TNA. Tatum Paxley. You know,
Yeah, they are.
they're sending.
Yeah,
They're sending low budget. They're sending fucking Charlie Dempsey. They're not sending stars. They're not even sending their big
Shitty
stars
people.
from NXT. They're sending their lowest
Yeah.
talent. So why would they send the Wyatt Six, their brand new baby, the one that everybody's talking about, to TNA? What do they get from that? What does WWE
Yeah.
get from that?
Yeah,
Who from
true.
TNA could
Just
be
a shock
name?
value, like a
I
NWO
know.
shock value.
Yeah, I think that's what'll just generate fucking more ratings.
I think
more.
they could do that
Oh,
with,
shit.
with anybody else besides the Wyatts.
That would have
Mhm.
to be like some crazy. It better be an epic ass storyline. You
Yeah,
better abduct some fucking super future star like that.
and they got the money. They got the money to back them.
I want
They got
want
that
Moose to come to NXT.
That'd be
I want
cool.
Trick Williams to go to TNA. I want a good star crossover, but so far it seems like NXT is getting the better deal here.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're getting the rub.
Fucking Joe Henry.
Joe Hendry,
Yeah.
Kazarian, Jordan Grace. But it's interesting. We'll see. They're teasing the rumors are a Bloodline Wyatt Six feud down the line.
That'd be cool.
But I think that'll kill fucking Bloodline.
You think so?
That's too, yeah. Because you don't want who's gonna look weak.
How? But they didn't. Shield didn't look good when they were against the Wyatts. Shield just did just fine. So why couldn't
But-
Bloodline?
But I don't think the Wyatts had that much. Obviously, besides Bray, I don't think the Wyatts had this much
And
impact on
They
wrestling right
teased that fucking feud. They didn't really go full forward with that Wyatt's versus Shield.
now.
They only teased it, bro. That's something they never got to touch on.
They had their match.
This is a
They went to
match,
Mania,
bro,
right?
not a feud.
I mean, they had
Uh-uh.
most of it. I mean, they had a build up.
Raw. I remember
Yeah.
that.
But that's just typical Vince shit, where he fucking starts a storyline.
Vince didn't even give that a
Google
chance, bro. He deaded that fast. Remember, they had that stare down, and that's it. And everyone
Yeah.
went crazy.
They had their stare down on their match. And yeah.
That's it. No real feud. No like vignettes. No like real deal bullshit. It was just literally like a quick
One
one
time,
done
yeah.
type shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They need the beef, like back and forth attacking each other.
You don't think that could work with Wyatt's and Bloodline?
I would love to see it, but it's like, fuck, who goes over? That's the
Yeah.
tough one.
I don't think you
Yeah,
would
because
matter. I
whoever
don't think
loses,
it hurt anyone.
what you just said is gonna look weak.
I don't think so.
If they
And
can
right now-
if they can Bret Hart and Austin that shit and make it like a badass war, and they both benefit from it, be badass.
Yeah, because both factions are unstoppable right now, and they don't want to lose any kind of traction for both. You imagine
and-
Sikoa gets his ass beat or whatever.
I'm not saying
In reality,
I'm not
does.
saying now. I'm
Yeah,
saying
it's just-
like next year sometime. Even that, not anytime. soon.
Maybe. I mean, I bet
Maybe
you
down
they
the line.
will. They will fucking tease that because they teased us with a Wyatt and Shield. So later down the line, they might tease like a little standoff between the Bloodline and the Wyatt Six.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like a holy shit moment. Watch.
Yeah, they got enough players for both sides.
They're definitely targeting Chad though. Definitely.
Yeah,
For sure, Chad is getting trolled. Chad is getting trolled by the Wyatt Six hard right now.
Yeah, fucking. I thought he was dead when they first debuted.
I think they kind of
He's
messed
fucking-
up
that's
with
what-
Chad. I don't think he should be not necessarily not coming to work, but he needs to be coming to work scared, coming to work with like security guards. I think he should have taken an extra week off to
Paranoid.
sell that beat down. But I think that's one little thing that I would change. Chad needs to be more scared when he's at Raw, looking over his shoulder
Yeah.
every time you see Chad. Why?
Chad's a badass right now.
You know.
He's like, he's a badass. He survived it. He said, I came back faster than everyone. That's just funny.
And then something Bully said on Busted Open that pissed him off. Not pissed him off, but he pointed it out. The first time when Nikki came out last week with the tape, Michael Cole was freaked out, scared as shit, selling it. This week she comes and does the same thing and he just stands there.
Where the fuck is, what's his name? McAfee.
He's still dealing with his
His dad,
dad, bro. His fucking
father-in-law,
father died.
Oh,
Did you see-
shit.
Did you see what
Is that
Mark
what they
Henry
call-
said?
No,
Is that why they wrote him off?
no, just he's taking time off to deal with probably
Taking time
funerals and
off.
grieving and shit.
Did
Remember,
you
he
guys see what
disappeared in the show.
what Mark Henry said
Uh-uh.
about how like how kayfabe is? Because the day they debuted, all the Wyatt Six were taking pictures.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "How are you going to invest so much money?" And these guys are smiling in the picture. He goes, "They need to be fined.
Different times though.
Nah, it's different
Yeah,
time.
It didn't really.
Kayfabe's dead."
Those old school wrestlers need to shut the fuck up
Yeah.
already. Like, we
Yeah,
know what's the
this isn't-
difference. You don't need to
this
fucking
isn't the-
play your role.
This
You
is
don't have
the
to, like,
80s
Taker.
where the heels got to go with the heels and the
Yeah,
baby
man.
faces. Yeah, that shit's dead. We all know.
You don't have to play it off. Like, come on, dude. Like,
And we know
Yeah.
who the characters are because they're admitting it on their own social media.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Just
Time's
leave it on
changing.
TV. Leave it on TV, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, old guys. Just fucking separate yourself, and when
Enjoy
the
the
TV
product.
goes on, yeah, when it goes on there, let your imagination run wild. Stop fucking it up. You know
Yup.
too much. We know too much, but it feels good to watch again and just like indulge in it. Like who gives a fuck what the background is? It's just let the
Nope.
story tell, and I'm loving that about wrestling again. Like all storylines are like compelling. Like I love the
Mhm.
Liz and Dom shit. I love how he's
Love the
fucking.
Liz and
He's
Dom.
trying so hard to screw Liz, and he keeps helping her. It's some comical shit. It's like some fucking Looney Tune shit, nigga. It's so funny. He keeps trying to help her, and it keeps backfiring, and it make him look like he's helping Liz.
Little by little.
I love it. I love the
Liv
whole.
is getting little by little. Little by little, Dom is starting to come around.
Yeah,
Yep.
the other guys already came around.
Well,
They don't
she
give a
helped
fuck,
him win the
man.
belts, of course. They don't
Yeah.
care. Hell yeah.
And Carlito likes it. That shit's cool.
That shit was funny.
Carlito's actually even getting a cool rise right now. Like,
Nope.
he kind of rejuvenated his career with this last run he's been having with WWE.
They're like I said it last week though, they're teasing the breakup though.
Yeah.
I don't think they should
It's
break
cool.
up though. They don't need to break up yet.
They don't need to break up. They need to add new members and kick the other members out.
Well, I don't even think they
After
need to add-
Damian loses the title, he's getting kicked
No,
out.
I don't think that should happen. That can't happen.
Fuck
I know
Damian
you hate
Priest for the
Think
9th
about
time.
storyline, though. Liv,
I'm still getting my
wants to
shirt.
take
Fuck
over
that guy.
everything that Rhea had. You can't take over the Judgment Day without Damien. That's not the Judgment Day. So, but I think
His Judgment Day's coming. Put it that way.
How about the real Judgment Day's Finn? Finn and
Edge.
Ripley.
Yep, Edge, Finn, and fucking
Damien.
Ripley. That was the original ones until Dom kicked Edge in the nuts.
I think Damien has to go and Rip has to be the main leader with just a
That'll
new
be cool
look.
for her. I'll give her a spot to shine.
When she
even
comes
more.
back, it has to be a different look of Judgment Day when Ripley
I don't
comes
think
back.
she's going to be in Judgment Day. She's going to be a face again. She's going to turn face.
You think so?
You know, you can't have Rhea.
Also, maybe Ripley's gonna get kicked out, and Liz will be in Judgment Day with Finn and them, and then that'd be like
That'd be
their
cool.
biggest. That'd be crazy because that's their plan with AJ before. Remember, like
That'd be cool.
when they're like pairing up, it was AJ, Finn, and Liz. They're fighting the
I
Judgment
think
Day.
that was just. It's a little too far back. I don't think they're thinking about that far back.
That'd be kind of cool, though, right? Like the people that turned into Judgment Day is Finn and Liz.
Liv.
The people that
That'd
were
be cool.
against it a long time ago. Priest out, and they got Ripley out. They got Ripley and like Priest off, and it became Finn and Liz's Judgment Day,
That'd be cool.
No, I don't think Priest is
right?
going-
And it went all the way
Yeah.
back to there.
I think because I don't even want Seth to win the belt yet. He just
What if Finn became?
lost.
What if Finn became the leader of the new Judgment Day, and they became the club,
Nah,
and he brought
Wait, no,
AJ?
that one.
no,
He brings AJ too with Liz, and that became the
because
club.
that's break away from the Judgment Day if you want to do the Bullet Club and bring in Bullet Club members. Go with AJ. Go with the Good Brothers. Don't fucking don't.
Go with the Tongans. There's
Yeah.
all fucking WWE has the most fucking Bullet Club members.
We don't need
More
Priest in
than
the fucking
AEW.
Bullet Club. I don't need fucking JD and
They have all the
Damien.
best Bullet Club
I
members.
don't need fucking. I
Yeah.
don't want Dominic in a Bullet Club.
No, that motherfucker needs to get a bullet, not join the club.
Dom's the shit. He's dirty.
Yeah,
D.
he's cool. I like him. He's cool.
Daddy, Daddy Dom. Fucking love that. Fucking Liz, bro. She's getting him over hard.
Zelina got his ass the other day with that dirty D.
Oh man,
Nobody
Selena's
wants
tits are
dirty
so
D.
fucking
Hell yeah.
good, bro. I'll be watching their podcast, Dakota Kai and Selena's podcast. Fucking
Mhm.
two nerd girls. Oh my god, they're fine. So fine. I like Dakota Kai. I have a real crush on her. She's such
She's a
a
lesbian.
good ass girl. Man, fuck you, man. Why you ruin
She's
it?
fucking Shayna.
I heard. Oh, god damn it.
You got no titties. You love girls with no titties.
I said Selena Vega earlier.
You
She
said
has
Dakota.
titties.
You fucking love Dakota.
Both of them, though. Like, I like all of them, but Dakota has like a little thing for you because she's a gamer. And Selena, too. Selena's a nerd gamer, too.
Selena's an anime.
Yeah, she is.
She's a cosplayer. They're both cosplayers.
Yeah, there you go. Cosplayers. Fucking dressing up.
Selena's tits are on Raw. Was it Raw? Yeah, Raw, right? Fuck.
Yeah.
Those
They're
are.
just, like,
She had a
popping out.
reduction too.
No
Damn.
shit.
They were a lot bigger.
Why do you want to reduce your titties, girl?
It's like slapping God in the face.
See, she wants to go
Yeah, I
fix
know when
herself.
you get
What's going on?
those girls with fake titties. Those fake titties don't move.
Yeah.
They suck. They're not even comfortable to like lay on. You can't sleep on no fake titties.
So, what do you guys think about
Shit.
the ongoing Drew and Punk saga now? I think it's getting even better.
Still
I think it's
good.
getting even better now.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the whole bracelet shit.
I love
Like,
the
he just took
bracelet
his
shit. I love how he attacked him on
With the-
SmackDown in Chicago.
I like how he's like making fun of Punk by taking pictures with him and his dog, his wife and the dog.
Bracelet on.
Yeah, Drew. Like, my
my
God, bro,
family.
Drew is such on fire. Ever since COVID and he came back, got the championship, kind of went stale for a bit,
Yep.
went heel and went to the fucking moon, bro.
This whole thing
Went heel.
gave
Gosh.
him is like he's been so much better with this whole Punk feud.
Shit. I mean, he already got away. Like before this heel thing, he already had banger after matches with Sheamus and Gunther.
Yep.
Fuck. What else can you do, bro? Like he's killing WWE. He's
Have
killing
they
it.
announced if they're going to go at it at the next pay-per-view, or they haven't announced? They're still teasing
Still
it.
teasing.
Wow. I
That's
can't wait
that's a
till
Mania
Money
match,
in the
bro.
bank, so
Yeah.
he's either gonna win.
It's a Mania match, or a Rumble match or Mania match. What do you think?
Punk and
I think it's go Mania.
Mania.
Yeah.
McIntyre and
Yeah.
Punk. That's a long feud, huh? Fuck.
But then again,
Of no
Vegas.
physical, of no matches.
we still need Punk and Rollins too. I don't know. Punk and Rollins, I think, would be a better Mania match than Punk and McIntyre.
Yeah, that fucking heat drew down after
I think Punk McIntyre.
I thought they were
do
gonna
like
go at it.
SummerSlam.
build up.
Well, it's already building up. You know,
Yeah.
how much more build up do you need?
I
Yeah.
know. They're gonna get stale soon if they don't fucking let them fight.
Well, they can't because Punk keeps getting injured.
Fuck. Did he get injured again? That's why they did that angle?
No.
Okay, so he's ready then. He's almost
Yeah,
ready.
he's
huh?
almost ready.
Yeah, that's good.
Probably,
Yeah, that should
probably
used to
after Money in the
happen.
Bank, he'll come back full time.
Oh, they're really like
Mhm.
taking it. They're really taking their sweet time
Now
now.
make
Instead of
sure
rushing
that
him in.
was clear.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then,
I heard it was a freak accident. what
yeah,
happened to
it
him.
was. His arm just got trapped. He just, when he came down, his arm didn't fucking tuck under and just,
That's
Fuck.
crazy. Freak accident.
yeah, he just didn't.
So what's up? I mean, we have Money in the Bank coming this Saturday. You want to do some predictions?
Shit. 5 matches, Money in the Bank. We've got that 6-man, which is going to be our main event. Team Cody versus the Bloodline. Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga. And the head of the table, the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. We got to talk about
Yeah,
that
talking
before
about
we go
that.
into Money in the Bank. We got to talk about what happened on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, props to fucking
Oh,
old man
Jesus
Heyman.
Christ.
God damn you, Heyman. You're still taking bumps,
And
nigga?
Heyman is just the genius mind of Heyman, you know? Not
Yeah.
shaving for the whole day, not sleeping.
Not
Didn't
sleeping.
sleep.
Fuck yeah. The
He
acting
really-
when the fucking the necklace came out,
Yes.
the way he acted on that, fucking
Yeah.
genius.
When he
We're
took
never
that
gonna
bump,
get another.
that
Yeah.
bump was he missed the table. You can see his
He
back
hit the table.
hit that
He
floor.
hit it. No, he hit the table.
Oh, but half of his big ass hit the fucking
He took
floor.
the fucking
too.
headbutt too, bro.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Took
Good
one
job,
for the team.
old man.
Yep.
Good job, Mr. Walrus.
And the pop he got when he said, "You're not my tribal chief."
Oh,
Yeah, that
the
shit.
best.
That pop was huge.
When has Heyman gotten a babyface pop like that except for at the Hall of Fame? I don't remember
Fuck
Heyman
yeah.
ever getting a babyface pop like that.
Nope.
I mean, people love to say his catchphrase and like, you know, but
Damn, they're really setting up the Bloodline versus Bloodline,
Yeah.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
who are we gonna have
I
on
really wanna see
Roman's
that.
side though? I mean, obviously it's gonna be Roman and the Usos.
The old insane, I bet. It has
Sammy.
to be
Gonna
Zayn.
Bring back Sammy.
Yeah. Because they were good. When they're faced, they're going to be so fucking hot.
Yeah, that
They're
was a
funny.
good fucking
Like,
faction.
oh my God. When they were kind of like when Zayn joined the Bloodline and they were kind of like face-ish.
The honorary use.
Yeah. There's too
That
much,
shit
bro.
was
Like,
funny.
but Zayn is on his own hot track right now, too. So it's like, how would you connect that?
Different
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You need to
interesting.
bring
Just keep it a family,
Zilla.
then. Huh? Don't
bring
put
in
Zayn
Zilla,
back
I
in.
would say.
Zilla? I mean, Zilla has the same moves as Solo, so it's perfect. He does the spike too, and he does his spike as like an RKO spike. He does it from anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
That's his gimmick. His spike from anywhere. Like
That's
you watch
cool.
indie matches, he does it like as like a reversal special, like someone coming off the top rope. Hey, he's coming
Oh,
from
wow.
top rope. He's coming off the ropes. So that's one of his specialties, the spike.
So
That's tight.
So that'd be cool if Zilla was a face.
I think they need somebody. They need somebody from the family on Roman's side. So that
And Zilla's another pretty boys, like pretty boys versus ugly guys. That's all it is. It's Usos, Roman Reigns, and they do with Zilla. Zilla's a young heartthrob looking one too.
No.
He's not like fucking barbaric looking like the Tungans and Jacob.
Samoans are killing the business right now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know-
I still want the fucking Roman Reigns above level shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
like,
reason why Yokozuna became a fucking sumo wrestler, because Vince said there was too many Samoans at one time.
that's crazy.
Now look at how many Samoans are in fucking WWE and killing it. It's fucking nuts.
All right.
I wish Nia Jax gets connected to the Bloodline.
Yeah, she's in there too.
She's there, but they're not doing shit with her, and I think it'll give her an edge to be with Solo.
Shit, before wrestling, she was always with the Rock's mom. Always kicking it with her mom.
She has to be in Solo's side because the Rock's gonna be the leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Nia needs to be in that side.
So we've got Team Cody
It's gonna
versus
be-
Bloodline. Predictions on
Whether you're
saying
spicing
Bloodline
up your
has to
favorite
go
dishes or adding a kick to
Has
your
to go
snacks,
over.
then
Yeah.
Hot
Possibly,
Bob's Hot Sauces
there's
deliver
no way
Possibly,
they
delicious,
can get
possibly
this
an
right
Orton
now.
turn
flavor.
afterwards.
Visit hotbobsauces.com
Damn.
to explore
Heel?
Yes.
mouth-watering
Orton turned
varieties.
on
Cody.
Cody,
Follow
so they
them
can
on
get a match.
Instagram
Huh?
at Hot Bob Hot Sauce.
That'd be
And
good.
it'll kind of like distract Cody from the
I think it's
Bloodline
time
for
for
a
Orton
minute
to go
again.
back to heel.
And it'll give something for Cody, another good feud. That's really good. Of Cody's feuds have been nice. He's been really good. It's been with AJ, Roman, AJ. Now
Bloodline.
it'll be Orton.
Solo.
No, but they have to
Oh,
they have
the
to
next
sway away
person.
from that because Solo's going against his family,
mm-hmm.
so it has to sway. So Orton needs to heel turn on fucking Cody.
That'll be a good match. Him and fucking Cody. A lot of history right there.
That'll be good match, bro. Fucking Cody versus RKO.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Got the World Heavyweight Championship
consider-
match. Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
If Priest wins, Rollins can never get another shot as long as he's champion. If Priest loses, he's out of Judgment Day. I already know, Chris. Fucking hate Priest. We already get it.
We know my prediction.
I'm saying Priest retains because I don't think he's gonna get out of Judgment Day yet, and
Not yet.
I don't think
Not
Seth
yet.
needs that belt back yet. He just left. He
Not
just
yet.
lost. He left. And he doesn't need the belt.
They give some reason to go take a break and then go on SmackDown.
I'm saying
Pursue
saying
the other
Priest
belt.
retains. We've got
Who's in the Money in the Bank for the women's and the men's?
women's Money in the Bank. We got Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Zoe Stark.
Chelsea Green.
I say Tiffany's winning.
I think it's going to be Tiffany. I would like to see it to be Chelsea because I think that would get her even more over and the ridiculous shit
If
that
it's
she
for,
can do.
if it's for the if for Chelsea, if she wins, they're giving it for the guys and girls from the back.
Yeah.
Because she's
Mhm.
like your good old workhorse from the Indies and from
Yeah.
TNA and all that. So if she wins, good. But knowing Vince and Triple H's mindset, it's
Well,
Tiffany.
it's not Vince.
It's
It's not
Tiffy time.
Vince. Vince is nowhere near the company.
True, but
Kenny-
you know,
Kenny-
I think
he's not even allowed at the headquarters.
Nope.
I think the Triple H is still rocking kind of like in Vince's mind, but in a better, edgier way.
Well, I mean, he was trained by the
yeah.
guy. Of course, he has the mindset.
Yeah, so that's what I really meant when I brought up Vince. Like if it's up to Triple H, it's Tiffy time,
I think it's
nigga.
got to be Tiffany.
What about the men's?
Men's match. Got Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, and Drew Mack.
Oof.
LA Knight, no, because he's with old Logan. Drew's with Punk.
You
Mello.
think CM Punk cost
Mello
Drew
Andrade.
McIntyre?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think
I think Drew McIntyre's going to be at
Yeah.
the top of the ladder, and Punk's going to push
Yep.
him over, and that's just going to start the feud
100%.
even more.
I think Mello or Andrade is going to win that.
I don't think
One
either
those
of them
two.
are going to win it. I think Jay's got to be your obvious. They're teasing it so much.
I think Bloodline's going to cost
No,
him
you can't have
so
two
they can get in
people
the
cost
feud.
them. I'd be overkill. I don't think they need to do that yet. That feud doesn't need to happen right this minute. Not until Roman comes back. You don't need to tease that yet.
Yeah.
Roman needs to come back first. And then you have to have Roman is just with Paul. He's got nobody else on his side. Then the Usos can come back. But I don't think that doesn't need to happen yet. I think Jay wins Money in the Bank.
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming, though.
Who do you think, Chris? You didn't say who you think. Who's going to win?
Oof. I'm going to go with fucking Carmelo Hayes.
Hayes?
All right.
We got Intercontinental Championship match. Sammy versus Braun Breaker.
I think Braun finally gets a stepping stone.
Braun's gonna destroy Sammy.
So soon? First match?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think it's gonna be the first.
He has that character. He's built like that where he's just going through
I
everybody.
think that kills
Yes,
the
Ultimate
underdog
Warrior him.
Sammy though. If they have him just fucking get squashed out first match against Braun, I think Sammy squeaks out a
See,
win
like-
here. I think Sammy still squeaks out a win, and maybe next pay per view or a couple more pay per views, Braun will win it. I don't think he wins it right away. I think that just adds fuel to the fire of Braun being pissed. It's about everything.
We'll see. I think he's gonna Ultimate Warrior this shit.
Yeah. I think Sammy's gonna lose, and that opens up Sammy to that bloodline story. He doesn't
Yeah,
have to worry about
free-
defending the
free him
title.
Free him up.
That's our Money in the Bank card right there. 5 matches.
It's this Saturday?
That's it. What else? What else matches?
That's it, bro.
5, right?
matches. That's it.
No tag team?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No tag team, no US, no world heavyweight. I mean, undisputed. It's a bare bones pay per view, but it's because of the 2 Money in the Bank matches. Guarantee those are both
Yeah.
going over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably close
Yeah,
to
they
40,
are.
60 minutes each. So that's most likely why.
Hmm.
And it's not, it's not one of their huge major PLEs either.
Yeah.
It's just to get a fucking Money in Bank storyline going.
It's in Canada. That's another thing.
Oh, it's
in
gonna be lit.
Canada. So, gonna have Sami Zayn lose in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah.
He always lost in his home crowd. What's new? Go back to your old self ways, Sammy.
Always. What being?
When he didn't win too
Paranoid?
much. When he didn't win so much, it was just like there. Good matches, but always lost.
Yeah, you don't want Sammy to
No.
win no more? Tired of him?
No, I do. but
No.
I think it's Braun. You have to. How are you gonna Brock Lesnar this boy? You gotta fucking let him
Yeah.
dominate.
Yeah, he's fucking up everybody.
You can't fucking let him look dumb to
I don't think
Sammy.
he's gonna look dumb. I think Sammy's just gonna. It's gonna be a fluke win
A roll up.
somehow. I think Sammy. If Sammy wins, it's not gonna be. He's not gonna win clean. It's not gonna be a haluva kick. It's gonna be Braun's kicking his fucking ass the entire match. Sammy's the underdog.
Be
Sammy's
Sheamus.
about to lose,
Sheamus gonna come, so they got bang off the bang off.
and he, like Chris says, he pulls up a rollout out of nowhere, and Braun just destroys him after the match. And Braun comes out the next night and destroys him again. And Adam Pearce has no choice. He's got to give you another rematch because they keep going after Sammy, and then he wins.
Interesting.
That's how I feel. That's how I see this feud going.
Nope.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's gonna be cool. The magical words of "We'll see, nigga."
I think that's gonna wrap it up for this week's show.
Shit,
Oh,
we
yeah.
covered a lot of shit.
Good shit today.
It was I like the podcasts before the pay-per-views.
Nope.
It's like we get to like run it back later and see who was right or who was wrong.
The predictions.
Yeah.
All right then. Call it an
All right,
episode.
junkies. We're almost
All right,
to
fellas.
7,000 followers. Keep doing your thing. And
Keep
we'll
'em
keep
coming.
doing ours.
Shout out to Brooklyn, the guy that was on Instagram live with us.
Oh, yeah.
Said he's going to start following us on the podcast. He was actually really entertaining, knew his knowledge. Shout out to that guy.
Oh, yeah. Look out for us, guys. We're going to be popping in live once in a while. Maybe, hopefully, every once a week. And maybe pick it up more if we have good traction on it, good momentum.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to our future sponsors that we'll be bringing up. We'll have little commercial links to our sponsors on our next podcast and in our lives. We'll have all that. Giveaways still, guys. I mean, we're not giving shit away because we're not seeing anything to give it away to yet. So we still got a shirt giveaway.
Yep.
I guess what we'll do is the first person to message Brock wins.
Okay.
Message
Message me if you want a T-shirt, guys.
There you go. The first
Maybe
one,
get some
Brock.
tits or something.
Yeah, man. But Let's see who's listening to the podcast. The first one to message Brock.
Message me and show me
That's
your
not-
tits. Even if
There
you're
you
a
go.
dude.
I'll show you my tits.
You're gonna have some fat guy sending you pictures soon.
Sorry, dude. We don't got your size.
All right, junkies. That was a great one. Y'all have a good one.
Till next time, guys.
Peace.
Follow the junkies.
Whether you're spicing up your favorite dishes or adding a kick to your snacks, Hot Bob's Hot Sauces deliver the perfect blend of heat and flavor. Visit hotbobsauces.com to explore mouth-watering varieties. Follow them on Instagram at Hot Bob Hot Sauce for sizzling recipes, updates, and more. Turn up the heat with Hot Bob's Hot Sauce, where every drop is a flavor explosion.
Make sure you check out our other sponsors on Instagram, Rosa de Costa and Tovar.